Good evening, guys, and happy Monday to all of your sunshiny faces. I almost don't know what day it is because I never set my planner up for this week so far. I don't know why I did not wind up setting it up yesterday, and I was so thrown off on top of that too because the Bears played Monday Night Football tonight, and I was like, wait, like there's a Bears game on? Because me and Matthew ended up making cookies later in the afternoon today, and so I ended up missing like over half the game almost because we were right in the middle of making cookies. So we are literally almost done with all of the cookie baking stuff. I think we have gingerbread cookies to still make. We're going to do that tomorrow, and then we're going to frost both of the sugar cookies and gingerbread cookies because we finished the sugar cookies today. So what still has to be done, like I said, is the frosting of both of those kinds. We have to make the gingerbread cookies. We need to still make the little polar bear paw print cupcakes. And then we also have to make the, forget what else we have. We have to make the blossom cookies, but we need to get Hershey's Kisses because we don't have them. My mom said she ordered them, but I don't know, it's like delayed right now, and so I was like, honestly, who knows if we're gonna even have them before Christmas. And I have two small little things of peanut butter cookie dough mix that we need to use, so that's why I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna ask my dad to pick some up tomorrow before he ends up coming back like from work. So we can get that, and then also I need to finish, I don't know, I feel like there was like one other thing also too. We never got chow mein noodles either to do the like nest cookies or whatever they're called. I don't remember. Some people maybe call them like Rudolph ones or something. I actually am not totally sure. I just called them always like the butterscotch, like with the chow mein noodles. So yeah, but I couldn't, we found them at Jewel, but they were stinging expensive for like a little bag, and so I was like, no, I'm gonna pass on that and look at Aldi. I looked at Aldi, they didn't have any, so I was like, that means we probably have to go to like Walmart or something like that, or Target. And then when we went to Target over the weekend, I think we forgot to even look. So yeah, I think I'm gonna ask my dad to go pick those two things up. And I thought there was like one other thing maybe that we still needed to make. I think we're gonna make more puppy chow, like reindeer chow, because my mom made some the first time and she's like, ah, this doesn't taste very good or something. I think we used milk chocolate chips instead of semi-sweets, and so she was like, oh, I don't really like how it tasted. And honestly, they didn't taste very like, I don't know, they weren't very like strong tasting, if that makes sense. Like it didn't taste like real, like, but to me it didn't taste real peanut butter like. It tasted like chocolatey sort of, but I don't know, it wasn't real chocolatey either. Like they just tasted like they weren't coated very well. So I don't really know why. But anyways, we have some more of that to make too, and I think that's it. Then on Wednesday we can either not do anything or possibly start doing like the baking for Christmas Eve. But we have to do, at least start some of that. So like we have to do, probably pre-make the mac and cheese, the mashed potatoes, sweet potatoes. That will be easy though, because my dad is always the go-to person that we wind up giving the anything that has to be peeled to him, any type of like vegetable or anything like that. Like when we do mashed potatoes, my dad is like always the go-to person for doing like the peeling. So I think, like I said, I can give that to him. I don't think Jack had ever peeled potatoes before, but when my mom was sick in the hospital, no, not sick, when she had her neck surgery and then she came home and she couldn't like swallow for like a while, we ended up making her mashed potatoes like over, when was that, over in the springtime. And so when me and Jack ended up making the mashed potatoes, I ended up like doing all the rest of it, but he ended up peeling it, and that was the first time, so he could possibly also do the peeling as well. But we have, like I said, we've got sweet sweet potatoes, mashed potatoes, and the mac and cheese are probably what I want to pre-make. I keep forgetting too, we have a ham in the fridge. The fridge is so cleaned out right now, guys, because of, and so organized too, because of our cleaning and everything that we did over the weekend. And then too, like, we've been using stuff up. Like, we used up a lot of butter, so that's not taking up as much space in the fridge anymore either. Like I said, it's really nice. I actually love too, our pantry is like the again, we had all this stuff for like baking and everything like that, because we've been using it all up. There's like hardly any of that. Not hardly, but I mean, we used up a lot, like compared to the overflowing shelves is what it felt like in there. There's like next to, I don't want to say next to nothing. There is a lot, a big dent made in what we had in the pantry already. So that's really nice. That's, like I said, a bonus to baking all the Christmas cookies and literally, again, using up all the stuff that we had here anyway, which is so nice. I love that. I also, like I said, really love the fact that we can, you know, we hardly had to buy anything that we actually needed for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day dinners. It was all stuff that I was sort of buying anyway, that was either on sale, I knew I was going to need it, so I bought it when I found it on sale, or it's stuff that we've had in the pantry that we bought during other sales. Like in the middle of summer, maybe we got deals on something that I'm now using for Christmas Eve. That's just, like I said, the whole benefit to like just shopping, like smart shopping, smart sale shopping. Is like I said, that like we spent 70 bucks at Aldi, and that was all of the like extra stuff that we needed that we didn't already have, like the ham, which again was super cheap on sale, again, and again, handful of other little thing fill-in sort of things, and that included, like I said, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and also the last of the baking stuff that we didn't already have either, which again, some of the stuff we did have to sort of go out of our way for, but that was like earlier in the month. Like I said, now it's like, again, very little stuff that we've actually needed. And again, we did do some shopping stuff at Jewel as well, but like Aldi is normally my place where, like, if I can't find it on sale anywhere or a better deal than Aldi's price, I'll buy it obviously at Aldi. So but like chips, I got that really good deal at Jewel, so I did that. That's, you know, going to be like appetizer stuff for when we do it on Christmas Day, or even Christmas Eve, like during the day before we end up eating dinner. And we can even do it the day before, because like on Thursday my dad will be home all day, so we can even set out some stuff and just do like snack sort of appetizers like things. So anyways, yeah guys, like I said, we ended up making today, though, we did sugar cookies, which I don't like doing sugar cookies. I don't like cutting stuff out. Honestly, I feel like I should have maybe switched jobs with Matthew and done the mixing, because I think that I actually would, it seems like the easier job, and I should have given him the rolling out and the doing the like I said, rolling out the cookie dough and then cutting it, or, you know, when we were doing like the drop cookies and stuff like that. I just don't like doing like that. I rather do just the mixing part, or even to like the taking out of the oven and sort of stuff. But like we were sort of like doing that back and forth. It was like whoever was in the middle of something would like take the stuff out and then rotate the stuff onto the cookie sheet, and, you know, put all the drying, you know, the cooling stuff on the cooling racks and everything. So like I said, we were like switching out and stuff like that. But it was just like, yeah, I don't like doing the rolling out and then Christmas cookie cutting and everything like that. And I got to do it again tomorrow for gingerbread cookies. And then again, we have to do the icing too. So anyways, we did sugar cookies today. We did the pretzel, like the chocolate covered pretzel rod, sort of like the almond bark, and then do the sprinkles over the top. And then the same thing with Oreo cookies. This is the Oreo cookies. You dip them in like the almond bark, and then you sprinkle some Christmas sprinkles over the top of them. And the nice thing is too, is that we didn't do the double stuffed. It was like the single stuffed kind, but I got that really good deal again 2 weeks ago at Jewel on the Oreo cookies, and I knew I was going to need them for Christmas, because we normally do that a lot of times too. So because we did, I ended up, like I said, getting that deal on those back, you know, like I said, 2 weeks ago. So we finished that, and like I said, I think that that's pretty much it. I think though I still have two things, which like we might have to do some stuff. Maybe maybe if I'm really good this year, we can keep the cabinets organized. Like I said, I love going into, like, the idea of going into the new year right now with the cabinets and everything like that organized. Like, that to me is amazing and awesome. I'd love to get the deep freezer outside taking care of, like the chest freezer. I'd love to have that cleaned and organized as well. But like, that's something that we're gonna have to do. Maybe we can see, though my dad works until Thursday, so maybe we can do that like on Thursday. I don't know. But anyways, so the pantries and everything like that, if I can keep them organized hopefully, and I can still find everything without having to like go out of my way to like go and buy stuff, like maybe we can do some special treats too with some of the leftover Christmas stuff for like Valentine's Day or something like that. Because I was like, we still have like stuff that I wanted to use up, but like I don't really have like all of the ingredients, or I either don't have that, or like we made a batch of it and I'm like, I don't want to do a double batch. That's most of the stuff that's left. And some things that I found that I was like, oh, we actually really don't have that, or we need more of that or something. You know, and it's not like stuff, again, everything that I did, I already have one batch done of, but if I was going to do a double batch, like I have extra of like XYZ and I don't have the other ingredients I need because I used up, you know, as much as we had or whatever, and I don't feel like, again, like to me, like it doesn't make sense to, again, like I did a batch of fudge. I was planning on doing a double batch, but I was like, I don't want to do a double batch. Like we'll probably only eat through one batch of fudge. I don't know if we'll go through two of them. So like I have some of the extra ingredients left over for the fudge. But I actually don't have all of the ingredients either. I was actually going to substitute the chocolate. Because I don't have the chocolate bars. I was going to substitute with like chocolate, not chocolate chips, but it's like the chocolate chunks I think I was going to substitute it with. So anyways, long story short, there's some stuff that I have left over. But again, we can always do like chocolate chips or like fudge or whatever, like especially for, you know, anytime we want. It doesn't just have to be for, you know, a specific holiday. But then some of the stuff I was like, well, maybe we can just do like really cool, like, you know, again, like St. Patrick's Day or what's it called, Valentine's Day. Like we have, again, I think I have extra of the, what's it called, the marshmallow fluff. So that's what I use in it's the back of the jar for like their fudge recipe, and my dad swears that it's the best fudge recipe ever. My mom and Jack also too really like it. I personally like it as well. It reminds me a lot of my aunt's fudge that I had one time. It's like melt in your mouth fudge. That's what this is like. I've made other fudge that's like, oh yeah, that's pretty good, like 5-minute fudge, which is just like microwave fudge. But like I said, my favorite kind is this back of the marshmallow fluff, and it's just the back of the you know, the jar instructions that I found, and I was like, wow, this is pretty amazing. So again, I have 2 jars of that. So one I can do for fudge at some other point, and then like the other one I can do for like Rice Krispie treats or something like that also. And those like maybe I can do for Valentine's Day or something. But again, some of this stuff we already made one batch of. It's just I don't want to do a second batch because I don't know that we're going to use it up. And again, we have a lot of cookies. So like I said, there's that too. But that's what the holidays are for. They're for you know, all of those sweets that you don't get all the other times during the year, because I don't make fudge any other time other than this time of the year. But again, if I have the ingredients, I might as well, right? We still got some stuff tomorrow as well that we gotta get made. But I will see you guys all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye guys.